Hello and welcome to my channel. This is a reading for Aquarius. Aquarius, this is your 2022 outlook reading. We're not going to just take a look at January of 2022. We're going to look at the entire year. So what I have here is, this is like an outlook spread. It's supposed to look like a clock. I'm not sure if you can see it from your angle, but it's a clock and it begins with 1 o'clock, which represents January, and it goes all the way through to 12 o'clock, which represents December. So we're going to look at the full year, and in the middle of the clock, I've pulled cards to ask about your overall energy and vibe for the year for your love and romance, as well as the overall energy and vibe for your work and finance for the year. And so we're going to address that momentarily. I'm using a multitude of cards today. I will leave that information in the description box just in case you're interested in the cards that I have here. And as you can see, I've already shuffled and pulled your cards. So let's get started, Aquarius. So the overall energy and vibe and theme for the year for you, for your love and romance, is very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So there's going to be some decisions that you're going to have to make when it comes to your love life, it looks like, in 2022. The overall energy and theme for your work and finance is the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is, being strong, someone who's knowledgeable, good at your job, speaks their truth, doesn't take any BS. So that might be something that, either you're already going to be in that energy, or you have to learn to get into that energy. So we'll see how that goes, Aquarius. But we're going to start with January. And for January, I've actually pulled 3 cards. I've only pulled 1 card for the rest of the month, but for January, I've pulled 3. And so your January energy is the 6 of Cups. You've got the Queen of Swords again. And then you've got the 9 of Swords. Okay. So what I see what's going on, there's a couple of things going on here when it comes to, let's address love and romance first. I feel like there's someone that's been missing from your life. I feel like with this 9 of Swords and this 6 of Cups, there's been some sleepless nights over someone who was estranged. I think, you have, with the Queen of Swords, you found out some information about this person who's been missing. Or about this person that you were wondering what was going on, and you've got clarity. I think this person is coming back to you. You have now heard from this person who was missing. If you haven't, this is what's going to happen in sometime throughout the month of January. There's someone who's been estranged, missing from your life, and it's caused you a lot of stress, a lot of sleepless nights. So I'm thinking that this is a breakup. So you had someone and you guys were separated, broken up somehow, and this person is now coming back into your life. This person is now coming back into your life, Aquarius. So be on the lookout for that person, whoever that person may be. Or if they're not coming back, you're kind of stuck in an energy you're stuck in an energy of thinking about someone from the past. And it's causing you sleepless nights. But I really think that this person is coming back in January. When it comes to work and finance, I think that there's some changes going on in your job. You're going to notice some changes. You have this Queen of Swords. So I think this isn't, she represents an authoritative figure. And there might be some changes going on, rules, regulations, different things. And it's causing you a little stress. Here again with this 9 of Swords. And I think that you kind of might be in the energy of, resisting change. You kind of want to keep things the way that they were. But we can't resist change. Change is inevitable. So that's why I see what's going on in January. I feel like, when it comes to a job, there's some changes going on. Aquarius, you might be a little bit resistant to these changes. And you might kind of be stuck on the past when it comes to, the way things used to be. That's the energy that I'm getting. You kind of want things to stay the way that they used to be. These new changes are bringing you a little bit of anxiety, uncertainty. And then again, with love, I feel like it's someone coming back into your life, reconnecting with someone who has been estranged and who you separated from. In February, you have the February. I mean, this is a fitting card to get for February. So you have the Knight of Cups. Love and romance. February, Valentine's Day is on February, what, 14th, somewhere around there. So I think it's just going to be, some of you might be out there dating. February, we kind of hook up with people. And so you might be, finding yourself, getting asked out on a date, or finding out that someone is romantically interested in you that you didn't even realize. Or even if you had someone in mind, you might give this person flowers. And so if you're already in a connection, your person, your husband, your wife, whatever, boyfriend, girlfriend, this is flowers. You're gonna be receiving flowers, cards, candy. It's a romantic month. And so it looks like February is gonna be really mild for you, Aquarius. And anniversaries, if you were married, maybe you got married on Valentine's Day, or maybe your anniversary is in February. So it's going to be sending flowers and terms of endearment and all that wonderful stuff. So February is going to be a fun month. March, you have the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is some of you might be, elevating to a higher level. So if you applied for a job, you might be getting that job. This job might bring a lot more money. You might be getting, a job that offers a lot more money, that's going to offer you and be able to create a strong foundation for you, a strong future for you and your family. If you're a business owner, you're going to find yourself investing, maybe if you're business savvy, I should say, maybe this is a good time for investing. Maybe you're going to be looking back at what you've already invested, and seeing how hard you worked, and like relaxing, because you can see that you're reaping the rewards of your hard work. So March again is a good month. It's for those of you in a work situation, you might be getting promotions. Those of you that are business owners, you're going to see your business flourish. It's going to be a really good month financially for you. A couple situation, if you're in a romantic situation with this energy, don't be surprised if your person isn't working hard. The King of Pentacles in a family situation works very hard and shows his or her love to their family by what they can offer them, what they can give them. Look, I'm out here working. I know I'm not at home a lot, but I'm working because, you want that pool, you want that, video game, you want new furniture, whatever it is, I'm out there making it happen. So for those of you in a relationship, with this energy, just know that they're out there working for the family. So the King of Pentacles works hard, and often, sees the rewards for the hard work that they put in. Let's see, we're in April. So April is the Three of Cups. So April, the energy of April is, support from friends. So friends, family, celebrations, having a good time. So at work, you might see that you're being supported by your co-workers. You might find yourself in a lot of collaborative work groups, similar to the Three of Pentacles. You just might find yourself being in a harmonious energy with your co-workers. Personally, you might find yourself needing to be supported, receiving support from friends for whatever reason that might be. Or we've been in the world of COVID, so maybe April would be a month that you would find yourself being able to reconnect with friends and maybe go out a little bit, and socialize. So it might be a busy month for socializing for you. You might, in a love situation, maybe there's someone in your friendship zone that you might start looking at that person in a romantic way. I like the colors are lavender, and they're kind of looking. You can see the stars, and I think about the star card and wishing upon a star. Hoping to get with someone. So you might have someone in your friendship zone that it starts to slowly go from friends to a romance. So it looks like April is going to be a good month, also harmonious, lots of celebration, lots of collaboration with others, and socializing. Then we get to May. Then we have the Three of Swords in May. So this might be the month where, you know, you start to have problems in a relationship. If you're already in a connection, you might see that this is a month where you have breakups. This might be a popular month for breakups, loss of jobs. So when we look at the 12 months, that's a red flag month for you. That's a high risk month for you, Aquarius. That's the month where you could have issues if you are in a relationship and it's kind of rocky. Be on the lookout, because, you know, May could be that month where, you know, you see the breakup as a result, or, you know, this could be also be on the lookout for a third party situation. If you've been kind of suspicious of your person having an affair or something like that, you might find out in May. So that's just, it's not for everyone, but it's a possibility. And, you know, when we look at the 12 months, that's just the month where you might find some heartache and disappointment somewhere with whatever that might be. You know, again, in love, it could be in love, it could be in finances, anything like that. And then we make it through half the year. So now we're in June, and you have the Knight of Wands. So the energy for June is creativity. So if you are creativity and fun and passion. So if you're dating, you might find that, you know, you might not be in a serious relationship, but you're having fun with whoever you're dating with. This could be lots of intimacy, flirting, just having a good time. If you're interested in someone and you're not really in a relationship with this person, it might be hard. The Knight of Wands is kind of hard to settle down, kind of like the Queen of Wands. You know, they come in and out. So maybe, you know, if you're in a situation and it's not a solid relationship, you might find that your person is kind of in and out. But hey, you like it because, you know, he or she is the Knight of Wands. They're a good time. At work, it's a time for creativity. You know, you might be given the green light to kind of, you know, spearhead projects and you know, kind of navigate them where you want. So creative, you get full creative, you know, oversight over a project. So, you know, for those of you working, you might see that. If you own your own business, you might be kind of thinking about what you could do to, you know, take your business to another level. So I feel like June is going to be a month of creativity, flirtation, having a good time. Then we get to July. So July, we have that 8 of Cups. So really, honestly, if we go back to this Three of Swords, I'm not sure if I said 3 of Hearts before, but 3 of Swords, you know, the 8 of Cups could be the result of that. So for those of you going through a situation, this might be the month where, you know, you kind of finalize things, where, you know, you or your person decides to kind of walk away from the connection. So that could happen. Or if you're in a job situation and, you know, you're unhappy with your job, this could be the month where you can decide to walk away from that job. It's just a month of, you know, if you're having problems throughout the year, that might be the month where you kind of just decide to walk away from all of those issues that you're having. And then that's in July. And so in August, you have the 5 of Pentacles. So it's, again, walking away. So this could be, you know, what happened the month before. Someone could have walked away from you, abandoned the relationship. So now you're in this 5 of Pentacles energy. So again, it's another month. It's a warning to look out for anything that's going on throughout the year. I really think these 3 cards are connected. The 3 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, and the 5 of Pentacles is all connected. So, you know, if this is happening to you, if you're that person, when we go back to, what is this, May, you know, by the time you get to August, the breakup is going to have happened, and you're going to be going through that period of time where you're feeling alone. If it's a job loss, you know, you're really going to start to feel the financial loss of, you know, losing a job. This is the point in time where it's going to hit you. You're going to need to figure out what you're going to do if it is a job loss. But yeah, so you're going to have a couple of rocky months there. Looks like beginning in, May. Yeah, May through August. So we get to September, and you have the Hermit. And of course you have the Hermit. It means that the Hermit means that you're taking a break. So in love situations, you know, with this Three of Swords, Eight of Cups, Five of Pentacles, you might decide, you know what, you're going to wait a while before you get back out there. You're just going to take a break, take time for yourself, take time away from social media, from socializing in general. This is the time where you're going to just go in and then try to figure out, you're going to regroup and try to figure out what your next move is going to be. So just September is going to be, you know, a month of just meditation. If you meditate, you know, taking a deep dive and figuring out how to heal and how to move forward. And even if you didn't go through a loss of some sort, you know, that might be the time where you're just thinking about what's going to be the next step in your life. September will just be the month where you kind of pull back. You're going to be an introvert during that month. And then we go into October. So October, you have the Seven of Wands. So in a work situation, I feel like if some of you have lost your job, the Seven of Wands means, I always take this like in work, standing your ground, standing above the rest. So you're going to be, if you're going on job interviews or you're going to be looking for promotions within your job, this means that, you know, you're going to have put in the hard work, and you're going to study for that interview, and you're going to have victory. You're going to stand above the rest, and there's going to be lots of people trying to take you down, but they're not going to be able to take you down because you're strong. You know what you're doing. You're the best. So I think you're going to bounce back beautifully from, if this Five of Pentacles is losing a job, you're going to gain that job back. You're going to go on interviews. I think the Queen of Swords ties into this, because I always look at, for me personally, I look at the Queen of Swords as an interview, going on the interview, being able to speak, articulate. So I think you're going to be able to do that and bounce back beautifully from the loss if it is a job. You know, if it's a love situation, I think you're just going to be, again, protecting yourself. You know, protecting yourself from hurt, or for another population of you, it could be that, you know, you're with someone that other people really don't care for, and you're going to be, you know, defending, you know, who your love interest is. It's not who, you know, they want you to be with. It's about who you want to be with. So you might encounter that as well. And then we get into November, and you have the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands means, you know, trying to figure out what direction you want to go to. So I think this is related to love. Again, we have that very soon card, remember, in the beginning. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And I think when it comes to love, you're going to be at that point. It could be some of you who experience this loss in love. And now you're deciding, you know, okay, you want to get back out there, and you're going to figure out what the best method is, the best way to do it. You're figuring out what you want. What if the person wants to get back with you? You're making a plan, and you're trying to figure out what it is you want to do. And you're not stuck. You know what it is you want to do, and you're ready to implement it. Same thing with a job. You know, if you are at a job and you're ready to move on, you know, say you've been at that job and it's served its purpose, but you want to do something else. The Two of Wands means you're starting to make that happen as well. So you're going to start making some moves in November, and I feel like December, boom, you're going to go for it. So you're finishing the year off with the Knight of Swords, with high energy, you know, moving away. If you don't want love, you don't want love. If you don't want that person back, you're not going to take that person back. You're going to make sure they know. You're going to let them know verbally. In as far as job, you know, if you want to move toward another job, you're going to do that quickly. You have the skill, you have the background, you know, knowledge, skills, abilities, you have all of that, and you're going to be moving towards something new. So I think you're going to end the year just moving towards something brand new, whether it's love or romance, and you're going to do it quickly. So I think that all ties in beautifully with, again, you know, your overall energy for your romance and your work. You know, you are going to decide what you want, and you are going to start making moves on it when it comes to both. And you're going to learn to speak up. You're going to learn to speak up, and you're going to know that you know your worth, and you're going to bounce back, and you're going to go, and you're going to, you know your worth. The Seven of Wands, you're going to do great, and you're going to bounce back from any loss opportunities when it comes to work. So that's what I see for you, Aquarius, for 2022. It's going to be an interesting year. There's going to be some highs and some lows, but you will come out on top. And that's always the best thing, because we are here for lessons in life. And, you know, you're going to learn lots of lessons and move on. So thank you so much for stopping by to watch my video. And I wish you a very happy new year and have a wonderful day. Thank you, Aquarius.